We race against each other, we always lose. Someone else always wins, and we decided that that wasn't going to happen. That the jersey was going to go to one of us, and the best choice was George. And seeing that I was going to be on this team in 2007, and he's a good friend of mine, we decided that we would work for him, and in the end it worked out because he won. So it was better than watching each other, and then a big group gets away and they go up the road and somebody that nobody's heard of won.
I'm going to ask a question around team organization, because there's a lot of people here that are in club teams and or elite teams. And Levi, you've been on some good teams. Everything from Saturn, that was a really organized team, to then some Pro Tour teams. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of team organization for a rider, and then if there's any kind of distinguishing differences between Gerolsteiner and Discovery right now, because you went from that organization to Gerolsteiner and back, and so you have a really good insight there. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, I've been very lucky because I've been on great teams my whole career, well organized. Managed well. We never had any financial problems with the team, so I've been very lucky in that sense. But it was pretty cool because when I was on U.S. Postal the last time, it was 2000 and 2001, and now to come back and to see that the team has grown into really quite the franchise. Really, I mean they've grown to be the biggest team in the world. What goes on behind the scenes is pretty amazing. So I feel, definitely proud of that, to be back with them. But like I said, I've always been with well-managed teams, well-organized. Rabobank was another very, very large team. Gerolsteiner was a little bit smaller scale, but no less organized. Sometimes it's better to have a smaller operation. It worked out for me. I had great results there. So, when I was with Postal before, that provided me with the opportunity to better myself and to reach farther in my career and go after my goals. So, and without that, I couldn't have done it.
Are you doing anything different in 2007 to get on the podium in Paris versus 2006, either your approach or how you rode the Open A, or etc.?
Yeah, I switched teams, which is really the main issue, or not issue, but the main thing I've done. Like we've already talked about, I've been in the wind tunnel already. I still don't know how that guy knew that. That's supposed to be top secret. No, Trek was there, but they wouldn't have done that. Maybe that's true. They were big dealers. So anyway, little things like that. The team has, I have all these resources now with Trek and Nike. I think I got in there in my old position, but with the new Giro helmet, the Trek bike, and the Nike skin suit, and I was already recorded a significant reduction in drag than I had when I was in there a few years earlier in the same position. So there's one example.
I just want to make a comment that it's obviously that one of the advantages of being a Lombardi's customer is you get the scoop quick on really top secret stuff. So how much time we have? We're pretty close to wrapping. Okay, we're gonna take two more questions.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was wondering what kind of training you do besides the altitude system and being on the bike.
Me?
Push-ups, what else?
Well, there's a big fad now is to work on the core, so I do Pilates. Something different. I enjoy it. I'm usually tired when I go because I go after my training, so some days I don't get much done. My instructor has to kind of drag me through the workouts, but that's definitely something I like to work on because I like to be solid on the bike. And then in the off season, I put my road bike away, but I love to mountain bike. So I have to hold myself back from getting on the mountain bike too much, but that's not really much cross training. So that's about it.
One more.
Can you comment at all on a lot of coaches kind of vary between strength training for legs, like squats, lunges, et cetera, versus doing all that on the bike as opposed to in the gym? Do you have any feelings on that?
I don't really, personally, I don't like the gym very much. It's not, I mean, I like to ride my bike, so I kind of just, like I said, I do the Pilates because it's certain work that you can't get done on the bike, your core. But you definitely can do some strength training on the bike, and I do like twice a week. So if you don't mind doing the gym, then I think it's great, and you can definitely do both. That's probably ideally the best thing to do. But I just don't like to do it, so I don't do it.
All right. Well, thank you, Levi, Shaun, and Charlie, and I want to thank everyone.